Stop what you're doing. What I'm about to tell you can either change your life or you'll ignore it and stay the same for the next 10 years. A few days ago, I saw a man explain himself for 20 minutes to someone who clearly didn't respect him. He was trying to earn respect from someone who didn't deserve his time. Men like this are everywhere. Maybe you see yourself in this. Maybe you're tired of being ignored, underestimated, and treated like you don't matter. You were not born without confidence. You were trained to be this way. You were conditioned to be polite, quiet, and easy to control. But hundreds of years ago, a man named Machiavelli revealed the real rules of power and respect, not the pretty lies society teaches. I'm talking about becoming the kind of man who walks into a room and people notice, the kind who speaks once and everyone listens, the kind who sets boundaries and people respect them. In the next few minutes, you'll learn principles that change you from someone who is ignored to someone who is respected. But once you understand these truths, you can't unsee them. Now let's begin. First principle: change your inner self. There are two voices inside you. One is weak, scared, always seeking approval. The other is calm, strong, and confident. Every day you choose which one controls you. The weak voice says, "I don't want to hurt their feelings." The strong voice says, "I won't lower my standards." The weak voice makes you say sorry when you did nothing wrong. It makes you explain yourself to people who don't deserve explanations. It makes you tolerate disrespect. You are taught to be nice, obedient, and easy to handle. But men who are easy to handle never become great. They get used and forgotten. Every time you allow disrespect, you teach people that your boundaries don't matter. Every time you choose peace for them over respect for yourself, you lose power. Your change is not about anger, it's about choice. When someone crosses your limit, don't explain. Enforce it. When someone disrespects you, don't beg. Respond with action. When someone wastes your time, don't justify them. Protect yourself. Start listening to which voice guides you. Choose strength over approval. Choose respect over being liked. That is how the transformation begins. Choose to be influential, not just popular. Your uncertain side will fight back. It will remind you of people who may not like the new you. It will show you past moments when you tried to be strong and failed. It will try to make you feel guilty, like becoming powerful makes you a bad person. Let it resist. Let it complain. That is part of the change. Because on the other side of this struggle is a new version of you. A man who doesn't say sorry for taking up space. A man who doesn't explain himself to people who don't matter. A man who doesn't beg for respect because respect comes naturally to him. Feed your confident self. Starve your uncertain self. Choose influence. Now let's move to the second principle. Build a fortress mind. Your mind is either helping you or holding you back. Right now, it may be full of stress and overthinking. Every criticism hurts. Every failure feels personal. Every problem feels too heavy. This mental chaos is what keeps you weak. A fortress mind is calm and controlled. It does not react emotionally. It thinks clearly. When someone criticizes you, you don't get offended. You learn about their mindset. When someone disappoints you, you don't get shocked. You understand their true nature. When someone tries to manipulate you, you don't feel small. You see their weakness. Most people let emotions control them. They get angry and act foolishly. They get scared and freeze. Their feelings decide their future. Your fortress mind is different. Emotions become signals, not commands. Anger shows a boundary was crossed. Pain reveals truth. Fear shows growth is coming. Stop taking everything personally. How people treat you says more about them than about you. Train your mind to see patterns, not just moments. If someone lies once, be careful. If someone disrespects you once, they'll do it again if you allow it. A fortress mind does not mean you stop feeling. It means your feelings no longer control your actions. You feel, but you choose wisely. You are building a mind that cannot be shaken. A mind that stays strong in every storm. When it is complete, nothing outside you can break the real you. Choose strength. Choose control. Build your fortress. My mind is a fortress. My thoughts are tools. Third principle, master the power of silence. The loudest person in the room is usually the most insecure. He talks too much because he is nervous. He explains too much because he feels unsure. He argues because he wants approval. You will be different. Silence is real confidence. When you stop explaining yourself, people change. They start respecting you more. They stop questioning your choices. They stop pushing your limits. They begin to see you as someone who knows their worth. You do not owe everyone an explanation. You do not need to justify your standards. The moment you start defending yourself to someone who challenges you, you give them power over you. Look at influential people. Do they argue with everyone? Do they explain every decision? No. They decide and move forward. They set boundaries and keep them. They speak only when it matters. Silence makes you powerful because it makes people curious. They can't read you easily. They don't know your next move. So they respect you more. But when you speak, your words must matter. Because you talk less, people listen more. Because you choose your words carefully, your voice carries weight. Start practicing silence today. When someone tries to argue, don't react. When someone demands answers, say no calmly. When someone creates drama, walk away. The person who expects reactions from you will feel confused. They may push harder. But when you stay calm, they either stop or show their true character. Either way, you win. Silence also saves you from regret. Many men destroy themselves with words spoken in anger. Many fights happen because people refuse to stay quiet. The silent man avoids these traps. Let others make noise. You create presence. Let others waste words. You save energy for action. Your silence is your strength. Now, Principle 4, turn setbacks into strength. People will disappoint you. Friends will choose themselves over you. Partners will choose money over loyalty. People you trust will fail you when it matters most. This is not negativity. This is reality. Once you accept this, disappointment loses its power. You stop being shocked. You stop being broken. You become prepared. Most people suffer because they expect too much. They trust blindly instead of observing carefully. They confuse kindness with strong character. And when reality hits, they collapse. You will be different. You will learn. You will grow. You will become stronger from every setback. That is real power. Most people waste months trying to understand why someone hurt them. They replay old conversations, searching for signs they missed. You will be different. You will expect challenges and use them to grow. Disappointment is not just pain. It is information. It shows you who people really are when pressure rises. It removes their masks and reveals their true character. Every disappointment carries a lesson. The lesson of clarity. Before the disappointment, you may have been confused. After it, you see clearly. People act in their own interest. Once you understand this, you stop being shocked. You start preparing. You build your plans knowing that not everyone will stay loyal. You create backups. You stop depending fully on anyone. Here is the powerful truth. Disappointment is a sign that you are rising. People do not envy those below them. They disappoint those who are becoming strong, successful, and valuable. Let that be your proof that you are moving forward. When disappointment comes, respond like a strategist, not a victim. Ask yourself, what did this teach me? What pattern did I see? How can I protect myself next time? Sometimes the best response is distance. Quietly remove people who poison your peace. No drama, no explanations, just gone. Other times, the best response is awareness. Remember what they showed you. Stay alert. Use that knowledge wisely. Disappointment makes you smarter. It teaches you who deserves trust and who deserves limits. It pushes you to become self-reliant instead of dependent. A man who has faced betrayal and still stands is stronger than a man who has never been tested. Pain turns into wisdom. Weakness turns into strategy. Most people become bitter. You will become sharper. And when you have been let down but still rise, when you have been hurt but still move forward, that is when you become unstoppable. Number 5, silence your critics with excellence. Weak men argue with critics. They explain. They try to prove them wrong with words. Strong men do not waste energy like this. They prove people wrong with results. They let success speak. They let progress answer. They let excellence destroy doubt. No long speeches, no emotional battles, just consistent improvement. Work so hard, grow so strong, become so disciplined that criticism becomes irrelevant. Let your results make the noise. Let your actions be the reply. Let your life be the proof. That is real power. Many people waste their time trying to change the minds of those who are never going to change. You will not do that. You will rise so high that criticism no longer matters. Your critics are not the real problem. Your reaction to them is. When you argue with critics, you put them on your level. You show that their opinion matters. Stop giving power to people who are not qualified to judge your life. Do not respect bad criticism with emotional responses. Do not let people who have achieved nothing judge someone who is trying to achieve everything. The way to silence critics is not by talking, it is by winning. When your success speaks, their words lose power. When your progress is visible, their complaints look foolish. Focus on building, not defending. Every minute spent arguing is a minute stolen from your growth. Let your actions be your answer. Let your results be your reply. Let your success silence the noise. Critics will always exist. That is normal. Use their doubt as fuel, not as something to cry over. When they say you can't, let that push you forward. When they talk, let your achievements speak. Do not try to convince everyone. Be so successful that arguments become unnecessary. Silence critics through excellence. Now, Principle 6. Control your reputation. People decide how they feel about you within seconds. That first impression controls how they treat you and how much respect they give you. Most men leave this to chance. You will not. You will manage it wisely. Your reputation is not just your appearance, it is your presence, your energy. The feeling people get when you walk into a room. It is what people say about you when you are not there. Stop talking too much. Powerful men do not explain everything. They do not justify every move. When you speak less, your words gain value. When you reveal less, people respect you more. Mystery creates influence. Do not share your whole story with everyone. Hold some power back. Speak with purpose. Move with confidence. Let your presence say more than your words. That is how you control your reputation. Do not explain your techniques to people who compete with you. Do not share your plans with those who have not earned your trust. Let people stay curious about you. Your reputation should move ahead of you like a quiet strength. People should know your standards before they meet you. They should feel your boundaries before they try to cross them. They should respect your ability before they see it. Machiavelli said that people judge more by what they see than by what they hear. Use this reality wisely. Control the image you show the world. Your body language speaks loudly. Stand confidently, like the room belongs to you. Walk with purpose, like your time is valuable. Sit calmly, like you're in control, even if you say nothing. How you react under pressure shows who you truly are. When others panic, stay calm. When chaos rises, be the steady one. When people lose control, keep your balance. Consistency builds trust. Be the same in stress and in success. Be the same when praised and when criticized. Be the same in public and in private. Let your actions create your reputation. If you must leave someone, do it fully. If you must stand firm, do not bend. If you must make a message clear, make it memorable. But above all, be good at what you do. Be dependable. Be the person who solves problems, not creates them. Influence without skill means nothing. Do not let others define who you are. Do not let past mistakes control your future. Do not allow opinions to shape your identity. You choose who you become. You choose your meaning. You choose how people remember you. Your reputation becomes your shield. Your presence becomes your power. Your character becomes your greatest strength. Excellence is not for special moments. It is a daily habit. True excellence is built in quiet moments. How you wake up when tired, how you handle small problems, how you treat people who offer you nothing, how you behave when no one is watching. These moments shape your character. Your character shapes your future. Comfort kills growth. When you become too comfortable, you stop improving. When you stop improving, you become average. The person who chooses comfort chooses weakness. Your daily discipline becomes your strength. When you keep promises to yourself, especially when it's hard, you build real confidence. That confidence makes you unstoppable. Your personal standards are your foundation. When you know what you stand for, no one can force you to compromise. When you know what you will not accept, no one can control you. When your limits are clear, no one can push you below them. Build habits that make you stronger. Wake up early, even when you want to sleep. Exercise, even when you feel lazy. Do the hardest task first, even when you want to delay it. Keep your promises, even when it is uncomfortable. These are not just good habits. These are signs of excellence. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you grow mentally stronger. Every time you do what you don't feel like doing, you prove that you control your life, not your emotions. People may call you too strict or too serious. They will tell you to relax and enjoy life. But these are the same people who will struggle later because they chose the easy path. Let them choose comfort. You choose growth. Let them chase pleasure. You choose strength. Let them stay average. You choose excellence. Make excellence your mindset. Make strength your daily habit. Make discipline your way of life. Because when life tests you, and it will, the disciplined person rises while the comfortable one falls. Now, become unstoppable. This is where everything connects. Being unstoppable means nothing outside you can disturb your inner peace. People may criticize you, but your confidence stays strong. They may disappoint you, but you remain steady. They may challenge you, but you do not break. The unstoppable person does not depend on other people's opinions. This is not being cold. This is emotional control. You can care about people without needing their approval. You can love without depending on it. You can connect without being weak. Let people call you confident, strong, independent. Do not explain yourself. When average minds cannot understand your strength, they will try to pull you down. Do not return there. You have outgrown that level. Your power comes from self-control, not from pleasing others. Your success comes from discipline, not attention. Your victory comes from excellence, not applause. Machiavelli said, "The one who controls himself is the strongest warrior." You become unstoppable when you rely on yourself. You do not need permission to be who you are. You do not need approval to chase your goals. This does not mean you become lonely. It means you become careful. You choose who deserves your time, energy, and focus. You decide who is worthy of your effort. You control who influences your decisions. An unstoppable person lives with an abundance mindset, not a needy one. He is not desperate because he knows he has options. He is not dependent because his strength comes from within. His character is so strong that other people's opinions cannot shake him. When you become unstoppable, people will test you. They will look for your weak points. They will try to provoke you, control you, and manipulate you. Let them try. They will fail because you have removed your weaknesses. You have changed your uncertain self into a strong one. You have built a powerful mind. You have learned the power of silence. You have turned failures into motivation. You have controlled your image. You have made excellence a daily habit. You have risen above normal limits. You have become unstoppable. Your enemies will get tired trying to pull you down. Your critics will waste their energy trying to shame you. Your doubters will fail trying to break you. And you will keep rising because you are no longer easy to stop. You started this journey as one person and you end it as another. The change you have made will affect every part of your life. You now understand the key pillars of unstoppable influence. You know how to replace doubt with confidence. You know how to protect your mind. You know when to stay silent and when to act. You know how to use setbacks as fuel. You know how to stay strong even when you feel weak. You know how to shape your reputation. You know how to practice excellence daily. You know how to become unstoppable. This is not just information. This is transformation. You are not the same person anymore. You are stronger. You are sharper. You are more aware. The world will test you, but stand firm. You have come too far to go back. You are no longer someone who begs for respect. You are someone who expects it and receives it. You no longer let life control you. You shape life according to your vision. You are unbreakable. You are focused. You are unstoppable. Stop waiting for permission. Stop hoping for chances. Take action. This is your time. This is your power. Go and prove it.